Hello, it's Nasanka. I help parents who parent with narcissistic partners or ex-partners. Today, I'm going to show you how to do an EFT tapping round, or a couple of rounds maybe, to reduce some of the symptoms that you're feeling when you're co-parenting with a narcissistic partner or ex-partner. So one of the common things that I hear from people when I work with them is that they feel really, really angry. Whether you get that text or an email, or they drop a bombshell on you, something happened and they try to do something to sabotage your relationship with your children, or they try to do something that is to damage and destroy your peace. What happens is anger. And this anger is also because you have been experiencing these kind of unfair and unjust in that relationship, double standards in the relationship, and you're also reacting um to some of the expressions of trauma as well. So it could be a combination of reasons as to why you feel the anger. It's not always because of trauma. It could be part of it. When your boundaries are crossed and you feel angry, and that's a natural reaction from human beings. Our territory is crossed and there is going to be a reaction. So whenever something like that happens, it's so important to regulate ourselves, because it is from that place of calmness that you can then make good decisions, whether to reply, not reply, how to feel to that message. All of these decisions can be made from a place of calmness. You need to find your center. And EFT tapping I highly recommend use of EFT tapping to find your center. But it's not only you're finding your center and regulate yourself in that moment, but you're also clearing out some of the patterns that you've been holding in your body, in your system, by using EFT tapping. And that's why it's really, really effective, and it's fast, and it has more benefits, and it has zero side effects, so you're not going to be re-traumatized, by the way. So I'm going to demonstrate how you do an EFT tapping session to reduce anger, right? Follow me, do it with me. I'll give you instructions as we practice, and then we'll take it from there. Okay, so first and foremost, make sure you're in a quieter space. Make sure you have a glass of water to drink afterwards, because you might feel a bit tired and thirsty, and it's normal. And if you feel tired, and it's so normal, just have a rest after this, okay? Make sure you hydrate yourself. And those are the things: quiet place, hydrate yourself, and see if you can have a rest after this, okay? And so tune into the anger. Think about something that's happened recently. Think about something that you're going through recently, and really tune into that anger that you're feeling, right? Take a deep breath in, really tune into the body, and then really locate where you feel that anger. Make a note of it. If you can have a piece of paper and a pen, that'd be great. Make a note of it. Where do you feel that anger in the body? Feel it, make a note of it. Just describe how you feel it. Is it a tension? Is it a tightness? Is it like you're being cornered, or is it like you're in between like two closing walls? Everybody feels it differently. Just really tune into that, okay? Now, give that anger a score from 0 to 10. 0 is you're calm, you don't feel angry, you're grounded. 10 is outrageous, it's out of control. It's the highest you could possibly feel. That's 10, right? And sometimes when clients say, well, it's 100,000 out of 10. And if that's the number that comes to you, yeah, sure, that's fine. Put that number, whatever comes to your mind, don't question it. Go with your intuitive feelings, okay? Go with what the intuition is telling you. Learn to listen to your body. So give it a score. Now, I'd like you to give it a color, shape, texture, that you're feeling. So locate where you feel that anger in the body. Second, give it a score from 0 to 10. Third, just give it a color, shape, and texture. And then really tune into, and this is really important. Remember, EFT is exposure therapy as well. So exposure therapy, but without re-traumatizing. So tune into what you're saying to yourself, the thoughts, what comes up to you. Even those are aggressive feelings, that things you, I don't know, fantasize doing to the other person who is making you angry, who's causing this troubles. It's okay. You're responsible for your behavior. You're not going to act on it, but it's okay to acknowledge it. So tune into that feelings that you're feeling, right? Every thought that's going through your mind, it could be shitty. You just feel like pushing them somewhere, and you feel this tightness in your body, and you feel like you have no escape, and you feel like you're helpless. Whatever that you're feeling right now, just tune into that. All right. Okay, now take a deep breath, and we're going to start tapping. One of the practices that I do with my clients is to really get them to practice asking for help. So what I say to them, and you can do this with me, and you can choose not to do it, is tell them, right, okay, take a deep breath. Then now tune into spirits, gods, anybody that you lean on to, your faith, your family members that you know of, that you can lean into, ancestral guidance, ancestors that who might be guiding you. Just tune into them and just ask for help. Just say, please help me, right? Just tune into somebody and tune into something. Just ask for help, right? By the way, when you do that, you learn to ask for help from other people as well. It gets better. Right. So the next thing I'd like you to do is then take responsibility for your own well-being, because this is your responsibility. What's happening within your body, what's happening in your life, it's your responsibility to understand it, and healing is your responsibility. So take responsibility for your own well-being, and then we'll start tapping, okay? And we have 3 setup statements, and then I will guide you through all the tapping points. Okay, here we go. Even though I feel this anger, I feel this rage in my body, in my chest, like it's tightening and something heavy is in my chest. I deeply love and accept myself anyway. Remember, this is a very self-compassionate approach, EFT. And you can choose not to say I love and accept myself. You can say something like, I would like to, I am open to, up to you. Right, here we go again. Even though, second round, even though I feel this rage and it's 10 out of 10, and it's in my chest and it's red, and it's a big ball of fire that's that's got loads of flames around it. I deeply love and accept myself anyway. Right? Remember this karate chop point. Even though I have this anger in my chest and it's really heavy, and I feel like I'm helpless. I feel like I want to do something harmful. I feel like running away. I feel like I'm being strangled in the in the middle. It feels tight. I deeply love and accept myself anyway. That's our 3 setup statements. You're tuning into the issue, right? Now, tapping point. All this anger, just gentle tap on top of your head. All this anger that I'm feeling, all this rage that I'm feeling in my chest, and it's 10 out of 10 in intensity. Just tune into whatever that you have written down. It's 10 out of 10, right? Top of your eyebrow. All this anger in me, in my chest, all this anger, end of your eyebrow. All this anger is like red flame in my chest. All this anger. All this anger. I feel like I've been strangled and my chest is really tight. All this anger. This is under your eye, under your nose. All this anger. All this anger. Keep tuning in. All this anger. All this anger that's like a red flame in my chest, like tight. And I feel like I've been strangled and I feel so helpless. I just don't know what to do. This keeps happening. When am I ever going to get away from this crappy, shitty situation? You know, I didn't do anything to deserve this. It's whatever comes to your mind, just say it. Okay? All this anger in me, all this anger in me. Okay, now I want you to tap on your shoulder blade, somewhere here, just gently find it. There's like a really tender point, and that's your shoulder blade. Tap on it. All this anger, all this anger, all this anger. I am feeling it's outrageous. All this anger that I'm feeling in my chest, like this fireball, ball of fire. Okay, under your arm. Where the bra line is, all this anger, right? All this anger, all this anger, all this anger. And that's clinical tapping round. And we can also do your fingertips, but I'm just going to stop there. Now I want you to just check this core. What has this core come down to? Has it come down? Has it stayed the same? It really doesn't matter. Just tune in. What's happened to the image that you've already seen, like, you know, that ball of fire? What's happening to that? All this anger. Just keep tapping. All this anger that I'm feeling in my chest. Like, I feel like I've been strangled. I feel like I've been squeezed. I feel like I'm so helpless. All this anger in my chest. Is the energy moving anywhere? Just keep checking in with that score. All this anger. All this anger. It's shitty. I feel like I can't win this game. I'm such a loser. I can't win it. I feel helpless and hopeless. All this anger because I feel hopeless and helpless. All this anger. All this anger. I've been trying hard to get out of this, but I am still stuck in it. I am so angry. I feel helpless. I feel hopeless. I feel like my hands are tied and I can't win. There's no justice. It's not fair, and I'm so angry. I'm just guiding you through your emotions, just tuning in, and you say whatever is applicable to you. And you might not resonate with what I say, but find out the thing that resonates with you. All this anger, all this anger, all this anger. I'm fuming. All this anger. Right. Now I want you to tune in. Check the score. Has it come down? It usually does. Now check in with your body. How is that tightness in the chest and whatever the body was doing at the time to give you the signal? What's happened to that? Has it changed? Has it remained the same? Has it gone up? Just check in, right? Have you, did you tune into any memories, any images, anything that's happened in the past, right? Or even very recently, right? Those are the signals, those are trapped in your body, and we can do a bit more tapping to release them. Probably best if you can do work with a practitioner to release them. Yeah, keep tapping. You've got this video now. Just keep tapping and continue the amazing work that you're doing, right? That's how you get your sanity back. You continue to do the amazing work you're doing. If you need any more help and if you would like to continue this, I offer one-to-one single sessions. If that's all you're looking for, just check out my website, www.coachingwithmisanka.com. All right, thank you. Wish you all the best. Take care.